Play some more Balatro before I go to bed. Around lunchtime, I actually had it played on my phone. That was pretty good. I built up a deck where I did the egg that gains $3 every round, and I got a couple of other jokers that fed off of that. I just kept gaining money, and I kept making gold cards out of my. I got the joker that makes the gold cards out of your face cards, and I just kept making money, and then I got the. I'll show what I got. Let's see here. What the hell is it? I haven't unlocked it because it's not on this one, so I can't show it. I think I had this guy for a little bit. I may have done. I saw this one, but I don't think I went with it. I had that guy for a little while. I was just lots of jokers that got me gold, and then I ended up with this one, and I really built that one up pretty strong. There's another joker in here, the one that kills the joker to the right. I guess if I go, it would be this guy doing the webcam. And I did that so instead of selling the egg, I killed the egg and doubled my multiplier, doubled the sell value of the egg and added it to that multiplier. So I got like a 74 multiplier or something stupid. So that worked out pretty good. I think I had this one for a little bit. But anyway, and it was this deck. I kept building up and getting extra hands. And so I was able to play high card. So I didn't need a really big high scoring hand. I just built up the multipliers and chips. I got the bull joker so that how much money I had added to doubled the chips. So I would have like over $100. So I'd have over 200 chips on that joker. So that was a pretty good run. So I finished it, and then I continued on, and I got to like ante, I think 11 or something. So I've done that. Okay, so it looks like I've done the red, the blue, and the yellow. So maybe I'll try and do a green one. Although I would like to try that too. I'll do that one this time. Let's see how I do. That blind, that boss thing kind of sucks a little bit. Let's see if we can get a flush. And one-shot this. So right away I'm seeing those two I don't care about. So it's either spades or clubs. This would be better anyways. Maybe I can get rid of some of these lower cards. Or I can get 4 of a kind and call it good. Wife's out of town, so it's just me and the girls tonight. I got a McDonald's. I hate having to buy this voucher. I'd rather would start off with something better to help me during the run, and then maybe buy this one later on, you know. This one works decent if I also make money, and then I can just open So like another thing I had on that other run was I was able to get the discount on the packs. So I had cheaper re-rolls, cheaper packs. I had extra interest. I was just making money hand over fist. I mean, without even trying, each round I would probably make about, on average, $20, if not more. Because I think I was getting 3 per gold card, and I would just fish for cards and just play high card. And that worked out really well. So like um, all of my face cards were all gold cards. I'd had a couple other peppered in there, and then I would do stone cards. I was enhancing cards because I kept buying tarot cards because I had the money, and I just kept enhancing cards. And then I kept beefing up my any chance I got, I would beef up my high card or my pair. I was kind of focusing on those. It was a pretty good run. That's why I'm mentioning it, but I can't. I'm not going to record. I mean, I was on lunch, so I mean, I did that during my lunch break. Not a whole lot happened today. We just dealt with an issue from last night. Kind of cleaned that up. It kind of rained, so people weren't doing a whole lot today at work. So things were pretty chill. I really would like to try and get some jokers going, but I think I might just save my money and build up my interest. I have 6 joker slots, so I can be definitely more choosy and want to build ones. Like this is a good one to build up, because with 6 jokers, this one will become an 18 multiplier. And then this guy, if I'm making good money, I open up the packs, and after my 6th pack, this one would be better than this one. Unless I get a negative joker, and then I will have 7 jokers, and then this is 21. But, I'd have to... So, if I open up both packs per shop, that's 2, 4, 6. It would take me 2 antes. Yeah, 1.5 antes. About 4, roughly 4 shots. 3 shops would be just about enough if I open both packs. So I could buy both of these jokers and work on building them up. I could. But I would be losing on the interest and starting to struggle a little bit with money. And these are going to take a while to start going. This guy, does that include itself? Do I get a 3 multi just for having it? I think it does. So that should be a 6 mult right there, I think. But this one wouldn't do anything for me right now, and then I'd have no money. That's not bad. But you're looking at with the $4 plus, if I don't think I'm going to be able to one-shot it again, because that 4 of a kind, that's what, 60 times 7, 300, 360, 420. That wouldn't be enough. Even a 4 of a kind is not enough to one-shot this. I would need the straight flush. So it's going to be 2 hands, so that's $4, $5, $6 for the interest. $6 for a free uncommon joker, which is likely going to be about $4 or $5. Let's just play it. So since this is going to be two hands, I don't need to knock it out of the park right out of the bat. But I think I would like something like a flush or a full house. So I already have a pair of fours. I also have a potential flush. Potential straight. But the straight is not as good as the flush. And this straight is all different suits. So I think it'd be a good idea to stick with the flush and the pair. And there's a full house. And we still have a pair to potentially get a three of a kind to finish it off. I think a three of a kind would be good enough, wouldn't it? No, probably not. You get the flush. The flush is like about 300, so I think I'm just going to go for that. It's just under 300. It's 4, 5, 6. Not bad. So with 15, sometimes I like this with building up the chip card that you need to discard. There's other jokers that do discards. I don't really like playing that one unless I have the other joker where you don't need, like you only need 4 cards for a straight, or you don't need it to be all in a row. That's a good combo to have. It is good to get something like this early on if that's kind of what I want to go for. And I can build it up. You're looking at 2, 4, 6 to 7 straights to get you to the 100 chip mark, which makes it a more viable card later on. I think I might want to try that to see what else I get. This is the other one I used in my run during lunch. So when I had that egg, this multiplier was way up there. It was like 40 molt, 50 molt, I think is as high as it got. And then of course when I killed the egg and added that multiplier to that card, which was like I don't know what the fucking card's called. It was a knife. It was one that you put it right next to that card, and then when you started the blind, it killed it and added double its value to the multiplier. And then I went ahead and got rid of this card. But I had a lot of the gold, a lot of the money making cards. Really helped me build up a lot of shit. So I do like this one. It's not good right now. I'm not going to have any enhanced cards for a while, and then even then, if you use it, you end up killing them. So it's this one is situational. I'd rather go with this. And then I don't know if I want to go either way on these ones. You know? Because again, this one helps with discarding to build up other jokers. I don't see myself playing a lot of straights unless I would get one of those other jokers. So, alright, so some of these other cards are going to be debuffed. We played 3 hands, so hopefully it's not too bad. Got a potential straight. Potential flush. I would need 2 flushes. win. And you got to keep in mind, this is where that discard joker would help. So do I risk it for this straight? Which again is not going to be as strong. It's 30 by 4. But with the high cards, that's going to end up being 40, 50, 60, 70, about 80 by 4. That's 320. So that straight would be just as good as a flush. Because it's a high straight. So I'm needing one more card to finish that straight. Maybe what we do is we get rid of those. Let's see what we got. All right, we got 2 pair. That's not really what I wanted, because that's even worse. So at this point, I would have to go for the full house. And again, even then, it's not. I don't have any extra chips or multipliers or nothing. Jesus Christ. So you see what I got, right? I'm just short on a flush. I'm just short on a straight. I'm 1 short on a full house. This didn't help me because it just gave me another pair. I almost want to play this pair and give up on the straight. But then again, what I really need to shoot for that I have better odds of getting is the flush, which these add to. I'm 2 short on that, and I'm 1 short on the spade flush. So it seems like the better way to go would be to do that. That's only going to give me 1 flush. Maybe. It didn't give it to me. It gave me a 7, I would have had a full house. This really sucks. And there's the 10, I could have had the straight. Well, this run's a bust. That was real quick. Play the pair of 7s. Let's see what else I get. There's another 7. I got, Jesus Christ, man. There's the straight. Two pair ain't enough, man. That really sucked. Alright, let's try this again. So that -1 hand does kind of hurt. So I'm definitely doing that. That's fine. There's 3 of a kind. Good Lord, man. Okay. Not bad. There's that card. I could have used that last run. Man, I wish I had 11. Because I would check this one too and then grab that. It's expensive, but keeping in mind with the lower number of hands, I need that voucher to show up. I need some ways of gaining stuff like that. So this will help get more flushes and straights. So I'm going to go with that. Maybe I'll be a little bit smarter this run. So again, I want to try and go for straights. So, but I need 5 cards though. The other one that would be nice would be the one that just does 4 cards. 2, 3, 5, 7. There you go. Okay, I was about to say I knew I had it. So let's play that. And that's that 10 multiplier helped us out there too. This is good later on. This really isn't good right now because I'm going to be building it up. And what's going to happen is if I'm playing these bigger hands, I won't be building this up as much. Where the run I had during lunch, since I just kept playing high card, I built this thing up pretty nice too. So let's see, I don't have many discards, so this doesn't help much. That's only a total of 90 at best if I don't ever discard, which I likely will use the discards. So I'd rather see this one later, and this just isn't good for this run. So I think I'll save my money. I'm going to do that again. Try and give me another good joker. Don't have a straight yet. I need like a 10 or a 9. I can probably make that work. Potential flush. Potential flush. I think I'll stick with this stuff. And what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and do that. Just to get it started. Okay, king, queen. I don't have a 10. So I'm just short on that. Got kings and 8s. Maybe I can try and go for the full house and finish it off. Because if I'm going for a 10, then I would probably do that anyways. So maybe we'll get rid of these guys and keep the others for insurance purposes. There's the 10. 10, 9, 8, 7. This is a better way of scoring it. That's not bad, because a 2-pair would work and a full house would work for that. But these don't really synergize together. My chip card here with a 10 multi. This one's got a 10 multi. That's my straights. I don't really like this one, but I mean, I haven't discovered it yet. I'd rather wait till later when I got money to play around with that crap. I have $15. I'm gonna wait. This is gonna score a little less. Let's see, now I'm gonna gain 50 chips with a pair. So if I do that, I think it only does one pair. It only does 50 chips. I don't think it's gonna do 100 with two pair. That's not how it works. But these multis should be pretty good. I want to see what it scores like. 2,400. Okay. All right, so we're short on that. Okay. Don't really use that thing too much. I'm sure there's a deck or some other reason that I'd want something like that. I've really never been too crazy about the spectral cards. This guy is kind of weird. It just does a random multiplier. So I mean, I got chips, 50 chips plus 20 multiplier, and I can make straights easier. I think I'm going to skip this for now. There's two pair, which we've already determined that'll get us around 2,000, so we probably could one-shot this. There's also a flush, potential flush, sorry. There's a straight. But the straight would get rid of the extra chips from this one, so I believe this will one-shot. I guess we'll find out. Yeah. So, I mean, I know we're not getting a lot of value out of this one. But let's just see. See there, there's a 10 mult if you do flushes. I got that one again. And this is the problem, is I need to really discover jokers so that I can open up and unlock other ones. But that's just, this isn't good for me. I need to play, would it be the red deck? There's one that I've seen, I literally have like 5 discards. And I would want that combined with a joker that I can discard stuff and get, things out of, like building up extra chips and whatnot. But I can, consider getting rid of this in place of that. I mean, I've done 3 straights. So, I mean, I have used it. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll get that other joker card that does it with 4 cards. And then I can just start beefing up straights from here. But I'm $10 over my interest max, so I might as well do something. I just don't know what I want to do. I don't think I want to go with either one of these. This is an expensive spectral pack. So I'm thinking about it. High card pair. We'll go with that for now. It synergizes with that. Let's just see. That's probably going to be the way I'm going to go. You can do 4 enhanced number cards or 3 enhanced face cards. Come on, man. Yes, ma'am. Okay, just do whatever, sweetie. I don't need a story. Just whatever you're doing, great. That's fine. Have fun. You're calling me, telling me nothing. You told me we've already talked about it earlier. You're telling me the same thing you told me earlier. Okay, cool. Have fun. All right, bye. I don't need to hear the same story like 5 fucking times. All right, so now we're going to have 7 jokers. So that other one would have been good to grab at that point. The one I saw earlier where I gained multipliers for how many jokers I have. So, because now this one is going to be a little bit more worth my while to keep. 9, 8, 6, 4, 3. There's a straight. But it's not going to be enough to defeat Mr. Boss. So what do we want to do? We can go this route and keep the 9s and maybe try and go for well, that's what I just did, right? No, because you're going to lose in one card. Because I mean, I was thinking about the 9s and the 2s for a full house. See, a pair is almost as good as the straight as far as that multiplier is concerned. Because you can see how the pair is better than 2 pair right now. But it's just short of the straight. So I know that doing 1 pair at a time would get me probably, 1,600 roughly. But I only have 3 hands to play. And I would rather try and one-shot it. So at that point, I really would need the full house. And the full house will contain a pair that'll give me the 50 chips. So let's go for the full house. And we got it. This should one-shot it. See, I got the multiplier. So this is a value card, but this would encourage me to not skip blinds. Because I'll get an extra $1 at the end of the round and $2 for the boss blind. So a total of about $4 per ante. So this thing pays for itself in 1.5 antes. So getting it early is helpful. So far, every card I've been using has already counted in the scoring. So this is not as big of a deal, but I would take it if I had that other joker that the multiplier increased by how many jokers I have. So I would probably just grab it just to grab it. So let's, since we're over the interest cap, let's go ahead and grab this and we'll use it for at least 1.5 antes. This thing is just not really worth it right now. But I kind of think I want to discover it just to get it out of the way. Let's see, I haven't discovered this thing either. Yes, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff I have not done on the PC version of this game. I'm sure there's another situation where this would make more sense, so just not right now. Alright, ace king. No. Potential flush. I don't know if we'll have anything to one-shot the boss. We would need a 4 of a kind or a straight flush to do a one-shot, so... So, I mean, we got 2 pair. And maybe we'll get rid of him to go for more cards for a flush. We got a straight. That would be enough, right? Even though we don't have the 50 chips from the pair, wouldn't that be enough? Or was that the 1600 or something? I think that was just short. I don't think that was 2000. I'm pretty sure that was only... Yeah, it was just short of the 2000. That's okay. I just lose like $1. I'm already over the interest cap thing anyway, so not the end of the world. But you can see where getting into the mid-range of the antes here, we're starting to get weaker and weaker hands because we just don't have the extra chip. We only have 50 chips, 20 multiplier. You know, this thing helps too, but this card I've actually had before too. This one. Okay, that's huge. I really need that right now. I could do this one that adds 5 chips to every card that's scored, and since I'm playing straights and large hands, this will be pretty good. I don't think I'm going to bother with this. I mean, I could, but I'm just not really... I kind of need just like a better chip card and an X-Molt card. But this will make its money back in a 2 pair. So I'll do that. Face cards are drawn down. There's a pair of 8s. Queen 10, 9, 8, 6. There's a straight. So I'll get rid of these guys. I think I'll take a chance on getting rid of that guy. And there's a full house. But I would rather play the 2 pair to go ahead and get that. Give me $4. Even though I play a hand and lose $1, I'm going to gain 4. So I'll just play a couple of 2 pairs to start getting me some money. And all of those cards got upgraded 5 chips each. We have another 2 pair. Let's go ahead and play that. All of these guys are getting upgraded 5 chips, 5 chips. And let's try for one more 2 pair. So we have 2 2s left, 2 6s left, 1 8, 3 10s, 3 kings and 3 aces. So it looks like we're going to get rid of the 8, the 6, and the 2. There it is. So we gained $12 and we upgraded 12 cards with 5 chips each. So we're starting to gain some stuff here. See, that's worth an 8 now. That's worth 15. That one's worth 15. That one's worth 14. So this guy's gonna, the more and more I do that, this guy's gonna start paying off. And now I'm looking for flushes. Still willing to keep this card until I get some better jokers, but just to give me the option to play the straight. You know, and if this one becomes a straight, then that'll work. So we're making some good money here. And I think even though this one's a pair, I think this, I want to say both of these will work. I'm not sure if they work together. So this one's a 50 plus 10 mult. This one's an 80 plus 50 chips. So getting some pretty good chip cards here. I think we'll do this. That's $22. Let's go ahead and grab that. I know I'm kind of could be spending some money on other shit, but I'm just gonna wait. So we're looking for a flush. We got this guy. We got no. Let's go for the diamonds. We got it. So we're gonna play the flush to gain some money. But what we need to be careful of is this we're not going to get the multipliers. So this is going to be a weak hand. This is only going to be like 1,000. Never mind, it was 3,000. Why was it 3,000? What am I missing? Why did that score so much? Because of the 5 chips per card, which gave me an extra 25 chips. Was that really that big of a deal? Oh, this is 50 because of the foil, and this is a 10 mult, so I still had those going for me too. Yeah. So I'm going to keep going for the flushes. We still have 3, but we just did a bunch of diamonds, so we're low on diamonds. So I'm probably not going to bother with those. The thing that sucks is I really don't have any of the other cards. Spades and hearts. I'm just going to go, well, alright, so we got the hearts flush. That's the best chance right there. I mean, we already have a pair to finish it, but I'm really trying for that flush to gain some more money and get as many cards, gaining extra chips. So let's go ahead and go for the spades. We got it. Almost got a royal flush there. It counts as a straight flush because of this card. So that was a pretty good score on that one. So now it's high card, even better. That's awesome. I don't really want to go that route. This one's a good one to go for. Check out the 2 tarot cards. It's $20. So we'll use that, and then we'll use that. I want to make some spade cards. I mean, it would help with flushes if I want to go that route. Okay. Did I do that's no, I did that. I created that and just did the fool thinking, make 2 random tarot cards, but it does the last one you just did, which was the one that turned into the spades. Dumbass. Okay. Let's re-roll. I'll take that. I probably won't really use this one much. This would be good if I want to keep building up my deck stronger. This one could work if, like for my next round, I'm just going to play high card. So, I mean, because that's what I want for the $4. But I only have 4 hands. Four hands of high card ain't going to cut it. But would there be something I want to get rid of to gain these chips? And it would probably be this guy right here. Oh, this builds up at each ante. So I'd be getting 3, 6, and you get 9. So it's 9 per ante, and then it'll be 12 per ante. That's kind of nice. This is working out pretty good. It's a passive chip builder that's pretty strong for the way I'm going with flushes and straights. It really is. It's gaining 20 to 25 chips per hand. So you want to play as many hands as you can to keep building them up. It's hard to get rid of this one with a 10 mult right now until I get a better mult. I mean, is 10 mult better than 100 chips? And the hand size helps me get the flushes and the straights. So, but let's do the math again, like I always do. 106 chips or 10 malt. So we're typically playing, let's just play 2 pair. So 120 chips times 2 is 240, or 20 times 12 is 240. That's the same. But if I keep adding cards to my deck, that'll get better. This guy's 50, but it's 130 if I do 2 pair. This one's 50 plus a 10 malt. That's if I do a pair. So these guys are situational. It depends on what hand I play. This guy, I make money depending on what hand I play. This guy's just a flat 10 malt. So is that. This one is better than this one. This guy's getting stronger. So I'd rather keep him for the value until I'm just like, hey man, I really don't need it anymore. In the later rounds, he'll be gone. This would likely be replaced by a negative joker, because if I sell it, I lose that slot. It's worthless. I do like this. But it would take 10 hands with no discards before I'm matching this guy's malt and this guy's malt. So that's where that makes that difficult. I don't know why I left my wrench in my deep pocket. So I really can't go with this one. This guy is great if I just keep building my deck up. And I would probably would replace this guy. This one is a passive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $7 per round, where this one is so 7, 14, 20, 21 per ante. Right now, this one is 9. So 9, 12, 15, 8. It's going to take a couple more antes for this guy. But you get it's like a dividend. You get the money right away, where this one you have to sell the card to get the money. So this is worth 6. That's worth 2, 3, 3. So I kind of want to get it just to discover it too. Okay, this one's tough because when I play those hands and make that money too right away, this is going to start having diminishing returns. This one's gaining, and then this one's going to be better too, because this one is going to be 21 per ante, where this could potentially be, it's a flat 4 and you have to play that hand. There's going to be times I can play them and times I can't. Like right now, playing that high card's going to be a little rough. I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one and do this one. God, I got all those guys. 100 chips for a 3 of a kind is pretty good too. Alright, so now I'm not playing high card this next round. So I'm going for like pairs. I wonder if it's those aces. I got a straight. I don't know if that's a straight. Got a potential flush. We got a potential flush. But no pairs. And it's either spades or hearts. What are the odds that this is a queen or a jack? Sweet. Alright, so that was a good start. Again, potential flush. We got 3 of a kind. But we know we don't have another pair. We could dump all of these and go for the full house. That worked out pretty well. I don't really have any cards in my deck that I want to use that tarot card for, except maybe these aces. This one. I used that a lot in that lunchtime round run. I was just creating stone cards. I had foil stone cards. I had all sorts of cool shit in that deck. I don't really care about this one. I think we'll do this. We can make some molt cards or do 2 planet cards. I think I'll go with that. Okay. Those are good ones. This one's just weird. See, again, this would be really nice if we would get that joker that adds to your multiplier depending on how many jokers you have. Because all these negative jokers, we can just keep adding slots, which is great. I don't really need this because most of the time I'm playing 2 pair, flush, straight, full house. So if we were to skip this blind and skip this blind, we would get 2 of the, so a total of 4 possible jokers. But all that would replace, like this is continuing to pay out well. This is now at 15 per ante. So this thing early on is pretty strong. But eventually you'll start to feel like a diminishing return at the, You see how our cell cards are getting stronger. I'm going to go ahead and play it. See how we do here. So I just don't really feel the urge to replace a lot of jokers. I know probably in the 7th and 8th ante I'm going to need to, because these are, I want to get something more not so situational and a better, I need an X multiplier is what I really need. Here's a pair. The pair is currently stronger than 2 pair. However, with 2 pair, we would be able to, even if it's 4s and 2s, that's going to be 40 chips, not 8, not 12 chips. It'll be 40 chips because each card will be worth 10. So, with Jack 10 9, I don't even know if anything would one-shot this. The straight maybe would have a chance if I have a pretty good straight, but again, you're losing out on these guys right here, the extra chips. So I really kind of would like to go towards doing 2 pair. Or how about a full house? So that's only 40 by 4. That's 40 by 3. But again, I need to find out if it doubles up. Do I get 2 50 chips? I don't think I do. But this is going to be better than a full house at this point. So, and we're gonna get this mult. So let's play that. It only did 1. Yeah, see, it only does 1. So here's a straight. There's a flush. The straight is better than the flush. But I don't think it's going to be enough to finish this off. If we do that straight, we get this multiplier too. And all of these are going to count as 10. That did finish it off. There's that one again. It's another money maker, but these are obviously better. Let's see what this gives me. You know how much I hate this one, right? That's 20 chips to the 2 pair, which I've been playing a lot of. need an X mult. I'm getting some pretty good chip cards. You can see how they're getting the benefit from this guy. They're doing good with chips. So I really need to find something that gives me extra mult. I'm kind of enhancing my aces, treating them like a 2. And then I did that, and then I'm not even getting the mult out of it. So that could be enough to finish it off. Guess we'll find out. Just barely. I wasn't really planning on using that anyways. Let's do that, see what we get. Okay. Let's do this. Do that one. Don't really need to use this one. I don't need the dollar as well. Wow, there's the one I was talking about. Adding the sell value of all the jokers into it. So this has been the gift that keeps on giving. I've been earning money from this. That's worth $6. That's 6. Everybody's up there. $12 mult for a straight. So I think I've been playing more of the 2 pair. So I'm thinking about getting rid of this guy instead of, because I do like having the extra card. You know, but that gives me a 45 mult. And then what I'll do next is, if I can find me an X mult, I'll probably consider getting rid of this guy, because I do want to increase the sell value. Basically, at the end of every round, I'm going to be gaining 7 mult. So I want to keep this guy and try and keep as many of these cards going. So these two together are really good. This guy is great to build up too, but I probably would worry less about the money and more about, I want the multiplier, and find another joker that gives me X mult and probably get rid of this guy, because I'm not playing the pair as much. I mean, it does count. And if this guy wasn't negative, I would get rid of him. Like these two right here being negative, I don't, no point in getting rid of them. Unless I get another negative joker, then I would be like, all right, that's maybe not as important. No repeat hand types this round. Okay. So once I play a pair, I can't play it again or straight. So do we want to go ahead and just play the straight and get it out of the way? Sure. Perfect. Let's do the 2 pair. And if that doesn't get it, which I think it still will, yeah, we're fine anyways. I would play the pair the next round and finish it off. See how the multiplier is 52 now? Because this guy keeps beefing up the value of all these guys. This is not a bad idea because I'm making money and I can do the re-rolls. The crap. Oh, this is the chip version of it. This is the multiplier version of it. I got you. So that's essentially 130 chips if you do a 2 pair. This is 10 mult. So let's do the math. You're doing 2 pair. If you do 130 chips, it's 190 times 4. So that's rough. That's just under 800. That's about 760. If you do the multiplier, 60 times 14, it's 840. So it's a little bit better. So even though it's not a foil card, this is actually better than this one to gain the multiplier. So I kind of want this one because I'm going to be making enough money that I can do some re-rolls and beef this one up. Like this one, this right here is going to beat this guy in 5 re-rolls. I can do that fairly quick. You know, the 5 re-rolls right now would cost me 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 19, 20. You know, I have the money right now to do 5 re-rolls to get this guy to be worth this guy to be worth this guy. But right now, if I take over him, see, I probably would rather him. So wait a minute. But don't I want to get rid of this one so I don't have to rely on the pair? The pair one counts towards the 2 pair though. These both were counting together. I really think I want to go with this guy for sure and just build him up by doing some re-rolls. In the later rounds, this is going to be worth more. It's going to be better. This guy's stronger than this guy because it adds chips and mult. If I do a 2 pair, it'll be 110 chips times 14, which is 1,540. This guy being 130 chips puts me at 190 times 4. And that's where I had that 760. I mean, I know I get multiplier from this guy though too. So that's just kind of I'm trying to, it's making my brain hurt how this one is weaker than this one for the same hand. So what I am going to lose, though, if I sell this, I'm going to lose some of the multiplier. I'm going to lose 7 molt, and I'll gain about 2 of it back. But then as I build this one up, which is only going to take 5 rerolls, we'll be back to where we need to be. So if I do 2 rerolls per round, that's $11, $22, $33, which I'll easily get. This guy will be ready to rock. Yeah, so I don't want this guy. I want this one. We need to add these all together. So that's 62 molt, 180 chips. It's 11,000. Really need some sort of calculator to figure out what's the best way to go with this. But there's so many variables in this shit. That's where it gets tricky. Because I know I'm going to be nerfing myself for a couple of rounds. I just wonder how much do I want to invest in re-rolling just to build this guy up. Because I'm looking at about 3 shops, so about $33 doing 2 re-rolls to build this guy up. And see, this molt will also apply to the straights too. It's another reason why I want it. But I'm not sure which one of these I want to get rid of. I really think I should just get rid of this guy. So that if I'm stuck with a pair, it still procs. That's what I'm thinking. Let's build this guy up. Cool, I just got $20 to put towards building that guy up. Wild card, spades, nope. 100 chips for a straight. Again, it's only if I do a straight. 50 chips for a pair. This was the one I used earlier today. This guy was cool. So let's say it's this guy I end up killing. this one will end up getting 20 mult because the sell number for this one is $10. This guy will get 20 mult out of it. So the problem is I can't just hold on to it till I'm ready to use it. You know, I can't just put it over here. But I do want it. 20 mult is pretty nice. But again, I'm severely nerfing myself. This guy's not there yet. I'd have to keep re-rolling to build him up. And this guy would lose some of his mult too. So this would go down to, like, let's say we did it now, this would go down to 37, while this guy would go to 20. So we would net gain 13 mult. But then I would only gain more with this guy is if he kills, you know, let's say he goes after this guy next, gain some more mult, which is not a bad idea. But then I'd lose again. You know, if let's say this builds up to 10, I kill him, I gain another 20 for a 40 mult, but then he's going to go down to, you know, 27. But that's why this guy is helping build everybody back up. So it's looking at your net gain is kind of, you know. But who do I get rid of to gain him? And it would probably be this guy. Because at this point, we're gaining $7 per round or 21 per ante with this guy, which is nice. This is a good combo. This would be the only other card I would consider getting rid of, but I'm losing a good bit of money. I do want this guy to take out these two guys and get as much as like 40 mult. It'll weaken this dude, but I can build him back up if I keep this guy. I'm going to keep him there so he doesn't kill me yet. I think I'm going to play this next hand and see how I do after another reroll. See, he's almost already. Let's see how we do. I don't expect to score real well. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. But I'm trying to just, at this point, I'm beefing up cards. So this will give me 22 mult for that guy. So the longer I can last without using him, the better. But it's getting close. Getting kind of tired of seeing these guys. Let's go ahead and use this. It's just one hand size. Since I don't have those pair and two pair guys anymore, a full house would still be feasible. My better scoring hand at this point still is the straight, closely followed by the two pair is still pretty good. So that's just stuff to keep in mind. I don't see myself doing a straight flush. I really don't. I'll grab it anyways. All right, so now that guy's at 14. This guy's going to be getting ready to get nerfed real soon if I need to do this. I'll probably get rid of this one first because I still want the option to make a straight, maybe for another ante. So this one's currently would be 18 mult. I don't want to do that. This one's pretty good when you have a lot of enhanced cards. Alright, I think we'll do that. So now again, we're beefing up cards using the hiker guy. See how everybody's got a bunch of extra chips, so this is looking good. Don't have a flush. I just have a pair right now. It says played card. Does it mean a not scored card? Played? Can I sit here and do high card and get all of these? I mean, I don't think I want to do that, but the flush again. The flush is kind of weak. I haven't really built it up too much. Let's just see what the pair scores. 5,000. Okay. There's another pair. I almost have a flush. And we almost have a straight. We already know the pair is only going to score maybe about probably 7 grand, depending on if this mult procs or not. So we got to be careful. We probably really want to go for a 2 pair. How much was a 3 of a kind? 50 by 5? It's the same as a freaking pair. See how the 2 pair is better than the full house? Plus I'll get the extra mult from that card. That's not going to be good enough. We don't have any more discards left to go for the straight. And we don't have any pairs. We might have just screwed ourselves, boys and girls. We needed this guy to be there. to give us the mult. That probably would have gotten us through this round. So how can we salvage this run? What can we do? We have 3 aces left and 3 queens. So what I'm thinking is play king high card and hope for the best. We almost had it. I think if we would have had the straight, we would have been able to do it. Yeah, see, that's not good enough either. This is just high card. Well, that was a fun run that I screwed up. I probably screwed it up by doing this thing. But I felt like it was, if I didn't do it then, I would have not done it at all. So, and then this guy, I didn't use it. I could have used it and got 18 mult out of it. But I lost a lot of chips by getting rid of those 2 joker cards that had chips in them. Because you do need both. You need chips, you need multiplier, and you need an X mult to really give you good scores. So it just doesn't matter. This is just not enough to make it. I unlocked a few things. Okay. Well, shoot. Oh well. I guess I'm getting kind of tired. I'll probably just leave it at that.